Hey fam, welcome to your September reading. This is TC, your guiding chariot. Before we get to the cards, I just want to lay some ground rules. I have changed the format, so if you've been following my channel, you've been watching the monthlies, I've totally revamped them. So the setup will be different. Before I would do a pull for love, a pull for your own spiritual growth, and a pull for kind of work and money. And then we get your main spirit message. I've kind of changed it where I kind of want to keep those three facets separate. So this one is really going to be an overview for the month, how you're developing, what's going on in a spiritual space for you. I'm going to do love and money things separately. So instead of doing them all here, I'm breaking them apart so we can go a little deeper instead of kind of giving you kind of surface answers for all three. We're going to have like a dedicated monthly for each. So don't worry, love will probably come next. So I'm going to do spirit and then love, and then we'll do money, or how I don't know how I'm going to do the money one yet. We'll see. We'll figure that out. I might do the two together. I might do them separate. But this one's literally focused just on, spiritual development, divine energies, all that good stuff. So we are still going to do a mix of oracle and tarot. Tarot for our big kind of spirit message, and then the oracles I'm going to use on kind of how you're showing up, what kind of divine angelic assistance is coming in, and then also what kind of earthly animal spirit guidance is coming through for you. I keep saying September, but I feel like this reading is really more like Virgo season, so some of it may have already started. Yeah, it's been an interesting Virgo season so far. I'm definitely feeling this earth energy, so I hope you are too. It's amazing. If you see me look down, I'm looking at a calendar of planetary transits. I just wanted to talk. There's a lot going on planetary-wise, astrological-wise, so I just wanted to throw some general things out that you all can benefit from, and then we'll get into the cards. I just wanted you to kind of know what the setup was. This month, or this season, Virgo season, lots going on. So first and foremost, we have a lot of power planets all in Virgo, some of them in conjunctions. We have the Sun, Mercury, Mars, and Venus, all in Virgo. Sun, Mercury, and Mars actually make a conjunction. I think this Monday. I want to say it's this Monday. The Sun and Mars come into conjunction. I want to say Mercury joins them on like the 3rd. I think Venus is already there, so she's ahead of the game. But having all these planets in very close proximity, they're very close to each other in the skies. They make a lot of similar aspects. I think they oppose Neptune at some point. They make a couple trines with other planets. I think at some point they might square Jupiter or somebody. I don't know. Lots of things go on. But essentially what that means, there's going to be a lot of kind of step-ups and not obstacles, but opportunities to kind of step up and do things, in a more evolved way. So expect yourself to kind of be evolving and leveling up throughout the month. Lots of opportunities just to kind of work through some things and finally make that next step. A big part of that, though, is being able to let go of how you've normally done things. This is going to be a new opportunity. This is going to push you in a new way. You kind of have to embrace that to reap the benefits. So there may be a lot of, fear in, having to let go of something that feels comfortable or feels normal for something that may look kind of uncertain. There may not be any guarantees with some of these opportunities coming in. You just kind of have to accept it and take it, and realize that this is what you've been looking for. Is it new? Is it scary? It totally could be. Does that mean we don't do it? No. Okay? One other thing I want to talk about is Saturn. So Saturn goes direct, I believe, I'm trying to remember, but I can look at it. 18th. All right. So Saturn goes direct on the 18th. Saturn is in the sign of Capricorn. It's at 13 degrees. So wherever 13 degrees of Capricorn sits in your chart, if you don't know, you can go online, get your natal chart done, and find all that info out. Wherever that point is, probably since I believe Saturn went retrograde at the end of April, if I remember correctly. Since that time, sometimes it's kind of nice when Saturn goes retrograde, because Saturn can be a real heavy, It's our taskmaster. It can be a hard planet to deal with sometimes. So when it goes retro, it's nice. You get a little breather. You get a little more wiggle room. Once it goes direct, yes, it's going to be putting its energy in that space again. But what's nice is that wherever that point is, wherever Capricorn is in your chart, now you're going to see some forward progression. We've had a couple months to kind of reassess things and realign things and kind of feel things out in a different way, maybe experiment a little bit, try something, try shift this, try change that. Once we get Saturn going direct again, now we can start moving forward with this new structure. So if you've kind of taken this opportunity to do that reassessment, or even if you just tried something different and just try, maybe we'll try do this for a little bit and see how it feels. Whether you liked it or not, that's still information you can use. I talked about this in the Virgo new moon video, so if you haven't seen that, you can watch the beginning of that. That'll go into this a little deeper, sorry. Haven't had my morning cup of tea yet. But with that being said, there will be forward movement wherever Capricorn is in your chart. So that's something to look forward to. But I bring it up because, again, Saturn is our taskmaster. It's a harder, more restrictive planet to play with. So now that he's waking up and getting it going again, it's going to be a little, I don't want to say demanding, because it's not necessarily demanding, but again, it's that's kind of our planet of adulting. So we have these level ups that I was talking about with our personal planets, then Saturn kind of waking up, getting out of bed and going direct, who's really going to ask you to, okay, put your big boy pants on, put your big girl skirt on, now this is time to work. We've got a job to do. So these level ups have really been about strengthening you and almost focusing and strengthening your resolve and dedication to something. And then Saturn gets up and is like, all right, let's do this. Because Venus is involved, and where all of these placements are, a lot of this could be about love and money. Love in terms of how you show up in your relationships, what you desire or require out of your relationships, and then money. What are you doing about not only your finances, but where you find value, how you're earning money, and what you're working, what field you're working in, and how it fills you and satisfies you, and obviously provides. So there may be some new realizations and some breakthroughs in those realms as well. So the upcoming monthlies should be real interesting for a lot of us. I just wanted to throw some of that out. That's just some general stuff. Apply it to your chart as you will. So wherever Virgo is, because that's where all those personal planets are, Sun, Mercury, Mars, Venus, they're all in Virgo for a good chunk of the month. Saturn's going direct in Capricorn. Those are two placements you definitely want to be aware of. All right. With that said, let's get into the cards. All right. I'll see you in a sec. Hey Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Welcome to your September video. Like I said in the intro, this is going to be a very different format from before. Normally I talk about love and work issues in the monthly. I've decided we're going to separate that and make them their own thing. So this is fully about spirit messages and divine support for the month of September as we move through Virgo season. So if you're interested in love and things like that, stay tuned. Later on in the month we will have the love readings and the career things roll out. Alright, so let's get into it. Pisces, I hope you have had an amazing September so far. We're only in the first week, but I hope it's going well, my fellow water babies. Alright, so with the Oracle decks, I want to take a peek at how you're showing up, how Spirit is supporting you, and how our spirit guides and nature spirits are helping, or animal spirits are helping to support you. So divine support, earthly support, and how you are showing up here. Actually, I really want this first card that was trying to run away. We're going to take that. I don't know if you saw that, my hand might have been covering it, but it totally did a full slide, so I'm like, Spirit was like, no, here's your card, this is the one. So, you guys got Snake. This is my rebirth card in this oracle. You can kind of see in the bottom. It's all about shedding that old skin. You think about a snake, how they, wiggle out of their old skin. So literally, you guys are showing up as this amazing transformation. You guys are really going through a big level up. Honestly, astrologically speaking, and I think I talked about it in the intro, but everyone, I don't care what sign, all the signs are getting major opportunities to level up and step up and rise up to the occasion. You guys, I think, may be taking it one step further, and it kind of makes sense. You're Pisces. What do? You're all about transformation and the endings and new beginnings. Like you're our omega in the zodiac. So you're like, oh, you want me to level up? Let me show you. I'll literally jump out of my skin and come out as a whole new person. Like, that is what's happening for you. For you guys especially, I think it would be very good for you to know where, oh God. Oh, where Virgo is in your chart. I think will be very, very important. Because all of these personal planets are moving through Virgo right now. The first of which will be Venus. So maybe even knowing the natal position of Venus would be good for you. Just some side notes, maybe worth looking up if you don't know. But especially where Virgo is in your chart, that area of your life, I think, is going to go through some major transformations with this snake card coming up. You are literally shedding old behavior, shedding, like outdated limitations and beliefs about yourself, and just coming out new and shiny and just slick. Just slick. Just smooth, slick, shiny, and glorious. I love it. Alright, Spirit, who are you sending to Pisces aid as they go through this amazing transformation? I was like, oh my God, I couldn't even wait. I couldn't even wait. I was like, oh my God, I need to see this so much. Need it. Alright, love this. So you guys got Kuthumi, Cloak of Wisdom. Wisdom, alright. Prompt reads, you already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So lots of inner wisdom going on for you guys, for sure. You are a water sign, you're naturally very intuitive, you're highly spiritual. It's just a fact. So, with this coming up, I almost wonder, I was like, I don't know what, just the phrase past lives popped through my head, it kind of threw me off. So I don't know, maybe some of you are connecting to past life knowledge. If anything, if not necessarily connecting to a past life, you may be at a point where you're starting to pull in knowledge or skills from, previous reincarnations or previous incarnations to this lifetime that are helping with this new self. Maybe this new self is kind of like the fusion. You're kind of like, you were Pisces 1.0 and then you picked up you re-downloaded some old skills that you now can, build a newer model, and now you're emerging as Pisces 2.0. Like, I love it. But there is a level of spiritual wisdom and spiritual understanding that's coming to you. I almost wonder if this could even be, like Kuthumi here could be representative of, someone sent to you or someone in your path, someone that you look up to. I want to say with, that has some type of spiritual incarnation, or, not incarnation. What? Inclination. That's the word I wanted. Good Lord. Losing my power to speak. But this could be someone who, comes from a spiritual background. Maybe, if you're religious, this could be your priest, your pastor. This could be just someone who shares spiritual interests with you that maybe you look up to as a mentor, or who, is fairly knowledgeable and kind of just has this reputation for teaching you things. Or you go to this person with questions a lot. They could show up very heavily through this transition and transformation for you. They may be showing up very, very strongly for you this month, which is a great thing. Great thing. And I bet for a lot of you, as I described that person, you probably had someone pop into your mind. So that person could feature very prominently this month. Or at least share some information with you that's pivotal to this transformation for you. I almost feel like it could be the catalyst, and it just kind of awakens some insight inside of you. Alright. Mother Earth, what animal spirit are you sending to Pisces to aid them through Virgo season in the month of September? Not where I expected that to cut. There's just sometimes where I'm just so surprised. Oh, I love this. I love this. You guys got Otter Spirit. Is this not the cutest card ever? Like, I love this card so much. So you are never alone. Look at that. It's cute little otter cuddle puddle. Adorable. I love this. And then I just looked at the number. 42 comes down to 6, made me think of the 6 of Cups. So this could be resembling someone you've known since childhood, or at least someone you've known for a very long time, and you have this kind of like kindred spirit. Forgive my Anne of Green Gables flashback there. But this otter spirit, I think, is just a reminder that you are not going through this transformation alone. Because obviously this is a very personal, internal type of thing for most of you. But that doesn't mean you're alone in it. You're not the first person to go through it. You're not the last. So again, I was talking about this could resemble another person. Another, again, friend you look up to, mentor possibly. So I think even more so now, I think this is not necessarily just intuitive wisdom coming to you, but with this it does sound like it's another person that's this is kind of a ride or die girl. Like this person is going to be right there with you. Or possibly they've gone through this before, if it's a similar situation to what you're going through now, and they totally can kind of, not necessarily that they can walk you through it, but they can, share some insights, share their experience maybe, depending how much info you need or want. But you are not alone, Pisces. You are not the first or the last, and you certainly are not the only person going through this transformation. I was just going to say, with otters, not that they're not like a fish or anything, but they, live in the water, in and around the water. So it could be a fellow water sign that is helping you out, that's, going to be with you. So it could be another Pisces. Obviously it can relate because they're probably going through something similar, but, could also be a Scorpio, could also be a Cancer, right? And for some of you who feel like, nope, no one came to mind, I'm a Cancer, so maybe it's me. Hit me up in the comment section. If you live in Hawaii, we can go grab some tea. It'll be a thing. Alright, let's see what type. Oh, God, that couldn't wait, could it? I wonder if this has to do with this person. Went straight to. Oh, we got two. Went straight to Otter Spirit. What do we got? Oh, look at that. Okay, so. This, to me, I think this has to do with what I just said about, like, for those of you who can't think of anyone, think of me. Just, not that I'm that ego conscious, but trust me, you're not alone. If you can't think of someone, I guarantee there's someone there. Here you have the Nine of Swords, anxious, worried about something, definitely feeling alone. You can see this person's, like, down at the bottom of this void, as all these, I was going to say bats, but I think they're birds, yeah. All these birds are kind of circling above, almost like they're flying out of the vortex, and you're kind of like trailing behind, and they're just kind of leaving you in the dust. Not the case. Do not worry about that. And even then, look at that. Came out with it. Ace of Pentacles, gifts, abundance, new beginnings. You are not alone. You are abundant. You possess abundance. It's right there. Can't miss it. Oh. God, your cards are just flying tonight. Look at that. Another ace. Ace of Wands, will, passion, desire. There's a fire inside of you. So it's like you already possess the will, and you already possess the abundance. There's no reason to worry. Both of these aces are new beginnings. Here you are shedding old skin. So, you're already in possession of all these elements to, really forge yourself into this beautiful new being. There's no need to panic. There's no need to fear. You really are you're just flinging cards left and right tonight. Pisces, y'all are anxious, aren't you? You're like, give me the news, give me the news. Look at that, I love it. It makes me so happy. All right, my loves. So we have the Queen of Cups. Definitely natural water energy, so this could definitely be how you are showing up right now. Makes perfect sense too, getting the stake. Not that the Queen of Cups is about transformation, but she's very, very deep. Her waters may look shallow because they're nice and calm and wonderful, but they are very, very deep. There's a lot of emotional receptivity in the Queen of Swords, and Queen of Cups. And she can be real protective and reserved of that emotional space, because she doesn't want to get hurt. She doesn't want someone to invade it if they're not welcome. But she is so caring and so nurturing. And I think one of the things I want to mention with that is that a lot of that needs to be given to yourself right now through this transformation. Do not be hard on yourself. Do not try to, especially don't compare yourself. Like, don't be like, oh my god, that person, leveled up so quickly. Oh my god, they like evolved overnight. Why am I taking so long? Like, don't worry about that. We all do it in our own time. And I would say, even with this queen, she's not necessarily the fastest moving of all the, court energies. So that's fine. Give yourself that nurturing, give yourself that love. Be soft, be receptive is a big thing with this card. And then look. And you have the Lover's card. So for some of you out there, this could be, you fulfilling your role as a divine feminine, pulling in a divine masculine possibly with this Lover's card. But again, this card is all about a soul connection. It doesn't have to be romantic. This also is the card of Gemini, so maybe you are in cahoots with a Gemini. But I think this is more representative of this bond to this person who's really going to be by your side to support you, who's really like right next to you during this transformation, during this process. Let's see. Oh, what's funny? All your cards are coming up like face down, which is odd. I'm not used to that, but they're all coming up like it's a secret. Ten of Wands, I love, coming up right underneath the Nine of Swords. So Ten of Wands, all about releasing the burden. What have you been carrying around that isn't helping you, isn't serving you? It's just weighing you down, slowing you down or holding you back, making you feel heavy and sluggish and exhausted. It's time to let a lot of that go. That's this Nine of Swords. Let that go. You don't need to hang on to this anymore. Oh my God. Oh, this is too good. Too good. So here you have the Strength card. Will, fire, power to endure. I almost want to say I'm putting both of the aces underneath that Strength card. That's amazing. And then look, Hierophant card. Super religious card, spiritual advisor. What have we been talking about? I literally want to put that right there. Like, I kid you not, whoever this person is for you, Pisces, they are going to figure very, very heavily in your transformation. They literally are going to be there, like, to help you, right by you, to support you, to make you feel safe. Oh, this is a real good friend to you. Even if they don't feel that way now, like maybe you don't even know who this person is. Maybe they're a brand new person that comes in. But I kid you not, that bond is going to be strong and it is going to be genuine. Oh, I'm so excited for you for this. That is beautiful. All right. Let's get an outcome card for you, Pisces. And then we will wrap this up. Oh, and again, face down. This is so weird. All right, what do we get? Look at that. Page of Pentacles. Directly connected to this Snake card, shedding old skin. So brand new beginning. And this, out of all my court cards, this is my lowest one, at least for me personally. If you've watched my channel before, I call this my dirt card. But I say it's the dirt card because this is the seed. There is unlimited potential in what the Page of Pentacles can become. Like, you can look at a patch of dirt and just be like, oh, it's fucking dirt. Little did you know that there's a seed growing under there. And, once it sprouts, little do you know, is it going to be grass? Is it going to be an oak tree? Is it going to be a lemon tree? It's going to be a, giant redwood or something? Like, you never know. Unlimited potential. So to me, this is speaking to the potential of this transformation for you. How big you can become after you grow out of this old skin and release yourself from these limitations. There's also a lot, well, not a lot, but like a decent amount of earth energy in this card for you, in these cards for you as well, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, both speaking to new beginnings. And then even with the Ace of Wands, also a new beginning and new abundance and new fire and new will going on for you. So lots of earth energy. And I think a lot of that is because we're starting to manifest some new things in your life. And I love to see it. And you're also putting in the effort and you have the drive and the will to make it happen. Because you also have a lot of fire. You got the Ace of Wands we talked about, Strength card, which is the Leo card. So lots of fire in there. And then you also have the Ten of Wands. So it's almost like you have the Alpha and the Omega. So you have the full gambit of energy to make this happen, which I love to see. And then with the Strength card, you're putting it to good use and making this transformation, the brightest, most wonderful thing it could be. You just need to first let go of these voices and let go of this trap, this spiral that makes you fear or worry You know, a lot of times I call this my nightmare card. You know, I've had clients that, you know, I pull this card and ask them if they've been having nightmares. Sometimes they literally had a nightmare the night before coming to see me. So, like, it's a thing. This is just going to stress you out and trap you in this spiral that these birds are kind of circling around. You know, don't let that happen, because there's so much good. Like, literally the rest of these cards are amazing. Amazing. The only other, like, wonky one is this Ten of Wands, which is literally telling you to let this go. Little Elsa moment, you know, let it go. I'm not going to sing for you, but it's a thing. So again, strong partnership coming through with the Hierophant and these two Oracle cards, the Lover's card. Someone is coming in to support you and serve as your cheerleader and keep you motivated and keep you, you know, inspired and uplifted, so that you can utilize all these beautiful energies to their maximum. And remember, be receptive to it. That's what this Queen of Cups is here for. Be open and receiving of this love that's coming to you. Whether it's romantic or not, this person, you know, loves you. Like, they are putting some major love into you to help you through this. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, Pisces, I'm going to wrap up your reading here. As always, I love you. I'm so sorry I've been gone for so long. I missed you. I hope you missed me. Please hit me up in the comment section down below. Let me know how things have been going, what's going on, how this resonated, how you like this new format. As I continue to kind of evolve and grow this channel, we'll see what I can add, what I can change, all that good stuff. But feel free, hit me up in the comment section down below. You can also DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And if you ever want to book a private session, all that info will be in the description box below. Take care, I love you guys, and I will see you in your next video. Bye!